Hi, my name is Boris, and in this video I'm about to show you how to make a hypnotic lead for melodic techno. We're going to be remaking a patch from this template called Desert, which is available in the description. So let's just play it and I will solo the patch that we're going to be remaking. Before we get into the details, if you like what we are doing on this channel, consider subscribing for more Ableton Live tips like this one. And once again, this project file called Desert available in the description. And what's so cool about this one is that it's produced only using Ableton's stock devices. So it's actually only using one synth, and that is analog. So all of the synths you heard come from this amazing device. It's all analog, as you can see. And so if you get the template, you are able to really learn the sound design in analog for melodic techno. All right, so let's get started quickly. I'm going to make a new MIDI track here and let's drop a brand new instance of analog. So this would be the starting patch. Just basically a square wave and a saw wave. Maybe I will increase the frequency a bit. And we can actually start by just creating the MIDI notes pattern before we dive into the sound design. So the actual pattern is this long and then it repeats over and over, and it doesn't always end when the bar ends. That's why it's called a polymetric lead. So let's create a new MIDI clip here. Okay, so let's start from D. And now let's go all the way down. So shift and down arrow. So this would be our pattern, and we can actually repeat it over and over. And this is already a polymeter here. So if we extend that, it should end on the 7th bar here. So that would be 1 bar. Let's just change the grid here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only on the 7th bar will it actually end and repeat from the beginning here. So instead of making a clip that is this long, we just made a very short clip and we're just dragging it as a loop. One important distinction, we want this note to be much shorter and we should be good to go. All right, so let's change up the sound a bit. And first of all, let's choose the decay of the amp envelope. We can turn the sustain all the way down and choose a decay of around 220 milliseconds. Okay, so that's a little bit closer, and let's choose the actual shapes here. So this is going to be a saw wave here, a saw wave as well, and we're going to use the noise with the full coloration here, and let's just turn it down minus 21 dB. And for this oscillator, we are going to use the square wave with the pulse width lowered, so around 15%. And the last thing here is let's just lower the volume of the second oscillator around minus 10. We can now hear a little bit of that noise coming through.
Just a quick break before we go back to the tutorial. If you find these type of videos helpful, we can highly recommend the PML Academy with over 35 full-length online courses, spreading over topics like writing chords and melodies or arranging your songs to producing entire songs from start to finish. So check out the link in the description to see what's inside the all courses bundle exactly.
Right, so now let's take a look at the filter. We have the 24 dB low pass curve, so this is the one. And let's lower the resonance a bit to around 10%. And we're going to lower the sustain here and choose a different attack and decay setting. So the attack is going to be around 40 milliseconds. So we can just input 0.04, and the decay is going to be around 265. So we can input 0.265. And let's apply this envelope around 4.5. So you can hear that it already starts sounding like a Hypnotic Lead. Now to finish it off, we just need some effects, and I actually have some of them prepared right here. And these are really simple. Basically, we need a bit of EQing here. So we're cutting some of the lows here and boosting around 2.5 kilohertz. Then the most important effect I would say here is the chorus, which is really detuned, has a bit of feedback and modulation applied. And that really changes the character here, makes it stereo. It really affects the timbre of this patch. And this is the legacy chorus actually applied. This is not the chorus ensemble effect from Audio Effects. And if you'd like to find it, you need to go to Packs, Core Library, Devices, Audio Effects, Legacy, and under here you will find the older effects from Ableton. So Chorus, Flanger, Phaser, and Redux. And this is the chorus. It's a really nice one. Sometimes it works even better than Chorus Ensemble. And now we're adding a bit of delay. So basically 1 and 1 selected here. We're having a little bit of feedback here and filtering it out. So the lower frequencies are repeated more than higher. Now we have some compression, sidechain compression. So really basic pumping. This auto filter actually doesn't do much because it's only used to shave off the high end in parts of the track. Actually now also we need to increase the reverb here. So we have a bunch of reverbs on these return tracks here. For example, this long tail reverb on return track B. And we can simply just increase the send here. And it already starts sounding really nice, with really simple effects and a lot of reverb and a really cool pattern, so a polymetric pattern. That's what makes it sound hypnotic. So that would be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you learned something today, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Consider checking out our Music Production Academy. We've got a lot of courses for both beginners and more advanced producers. Right, so leave a comment if you liked this video and I will see you in the next ones.